Welcome to my channel. These slides that are rolling by are an indication of some of the things that I cover on a regular basis in my videos. Once you have watched the video, I would appreciate it if you would click the like button and leave a small comment. It's really a big help to the channel. The YouTube logarithm, when it sees that, promotes the channel more and will be more viewers. I would appreciate that very much. Thank you for watching. Well, hello everybody. I'm back showing you a little bit of my hydroponics here again. And for years now I have wanted to try LED lighting. I could never find anything that I thought I could hook up in what they call a light garden. The thing that I use here is a two-tier light garden, and it had fluorescent light bulbs. Right now there's no light there at all because I wanted you to see the natural color. I bought an LED light bar. I like it because it's the same length. It's 4 feet long, the same as fluorescent lighting is. And I was quite sure that I could suspend it and use it the same way as I use fluorescent lights, and that's quite right. It's only been there for 24 hours. I'll turn it on in a minute here and show you the pretty pink light. So it hasn't really made a great difference in the plants. I don't see any great difference, and this is the arugula and this is lettuce. But the parsley was very spindly and falling over, and it seems to be straightening up and headed for the light. So I'll give you a little look what it looks like with lights. It has two tubes, smaller than a fluorescent tube, but the same length, and you can operate them independently. They have two switches. So that's with one on, and that's with both on. I guess you can see the pink quality, and it changes the color of the plants completely. I know very little about LEDs. I did a little bit of reading and research on this particular light, and it says that it should be 8 to 20 inches above the plants. Right now it's 8 inches. With my setup and using this container with the hydroponics in it, it wouldn't be possible to get it up 20 inches. I could do that no problem at all if it was plants that are just regularly down on the surface here, but this is already, I don't know, 10 inches or more in height, and then you add the height of the plant on top of it. So I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'll try to turn that up and show you what it looks like looking directly into it. Here goes nothing. I don't like to look into it directly with, just unshielded eyes. I have read things in the past that LED isn't safe to look into it directly, so I don't. But it's like little dots, the whole length of these tubes, and it's giving off this light. So I will keep you appraised of how it's going. Perhaps this system has been available all along. I just never came across it before, but it came with all sorts of extras. Made in China, but it came with all sorts of extra pieces that you might need at some point. And this is what it had to suspend it with. It's like cables, small cables. I discovered I didn't even have to use that. My fluorescent lights were suspended with sort of like chains. Am I in division here or not? I'll try. If you can see that, it's I guess you'd call it a chain. I'm trying to think what it looks like, but it's little beads. And this system, I was just able to put the adapter on it that would suspend it using the cables, and it works just fine with the system that I've got. So far I've only bought one of them. As I said, this is a two-tier system. Depending on how this goes, it's only been 24 hours, on how this turns out, I'm quite sure that I will probably buy another one for the lower area when I start seedlings for the garden this summer. So that's about all that I had in mind to tell you. And one more little thing that I will show you here. The room that we're in, spare bedroom, I never keep it very warm. And it's, well, right now it's 17 degrees Celsius in here. So to keep the nutrients warm, I've kept them on a propagating mat. And that seems to be working. It provides a warmer environment for the plants anyway. But what this is my chili de arbol, the Spanish chilies that I grew last summer in the garden. They're red chili, sort of, I don't know, cayenne pepper size, I guess, might be something appropriate. These have been dried, of course. I broke one of them open, and the seeds I put on a wet paper towel and folded it over, and now this has just been done a few minutes ago. There's definitely no germination in there yet. I want to start some of these early, but I don't want any more than, I don't even want a half dozen of them, but I will check in a day or two or three to see if any of the seeds have started to germinate and repot those into some small pots with soil. But arbol, chili de arbol is a tree chili is what it actually means. Arbol is tree in Spanish. And they did grow quite tall in the greenhouse. I don't know, probably close to 4 feet tall. Quite a stocky plant. And they produced quite a few chilies, and I like them. So that's the chili that I think I'll go with this year if I have success in germinating them. Well, this wasn't much of a video, but I thought you might be interested in that. I did get that particular light bar, the LED light bar. I got it on Amazon. And so if anybody's actually interested in getting one for themselves, just make a comment and I'll try to provide you with the link of where I got it at. Well, thank you very much for watching.